Now if that's ridiculously loud, let me know, because seriously, that's like kind of loud. I think it was a little louder than I was expecting it to be. I might have to turn that down for the future. I do apologize if that hurt anybody's ears. Like I said, I think that may have been a little louder than I was expecting it to be. So, yeah, the first couple minutes here, a lot of watching videos. Basically, that's the beginning of Resident Evil 7. Like 2 minutes and 45-ish seconds of watching videos. So, soon, hopefully, yeah, we'll see if I'm worth a crap. It's been a little while, like I said earlier. It's been a week since I got my 132.08 PB, which put me in 3rd place. Yeah, that's where we're at. So, here we go. Take control right. Oh, I'm gonna hit my split timer a couple seconds late, so the first one's gonna look really fast. But that's all good. So, the important thing that I know I've needed to work on, and while I haven't been able to make a run, I've been able to do like little bits of practice. Like, basically, for anybody who doesn't regularly watch my stream, what's going on is that I've been working crazy stuff here lately, so I haven't been able to run. But because I just don't have like the amount of time it takes to make even like a full run, but I do get like 10 minutes here and there to be able to sit down and like practice different sections. So like I'm not like 100% like completely de-rusting this one, but I mean it basically is, because I haven't had a run. I haven't been able to play for more than, I think like the longest that I've had was like a 20-minute little bit of practice the other day. But one of the big things that I've worked on over the past week is improving my movement and finding a couple trigger spots. And apparently I'm going to forget to hit that that split, but that's okay. We'll get it for the rest of them. But anyways, like I said, I've been kind of trying to improve my movement more than anything else. Because that's a lot of where I'm missing things. There's obviously in my last PB things that were just wrong. If you've watched it, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like I pick up a drawing and just stare at it for a second, and I lose like a second and a half to it. I miss the Marge 2 strat, which is like 8 to 8.5 seconds. I mean, obviously I can miss it here, but That's one of the things I've been practicing, so hopefully I get it. I've been like 2/3 on it in practice, so hopefully this is one of the 2 out of 3 and not the 1 out of 3 kind of run. But anyways, I'll kind of explain some of the stuff that I'm doing because I haven't really done that in a while, and I don't know, I kind of think I need to talk a lot tonight just to kind of be able to stay awake and know what I'm doing. But in this area, like, you'll see like I'm kind of hugging that wall. One of the things that you notice throughout most of the run is I hug the walls, and it's just part of it is again for the movement. The closer I am, the less that I don't have to move as far. And right here, I'm gonna be staring at the wall because if you heard that bubbling noise, if you're not staring at that wall, you have to wait through an animation where like a dead body pops up. It's kind of, I don't know, it takes time, which obviously we're all trying to get rid of that. Hell yeah, I hit it. What you just saw me do with the bolt cutters a second ago, like when I picked them up, there's a strat that was developed by Rossi8, who's got the current world record, where, damn it, I missed my timer again. I know I'm doing okay because like I screwed up and missed the timer both times, and it's like I know because of my times previously and how much time I added to like before I hit that I'm okay still, but we'll see at the next one. But anyways, what I was gonna say is so Rossi8 kind of figured out that if you do the quick turn that the game has, it's like a built-in thing here. You can also pick up an item while you're doing a turn, and then for items like the bolt cutters right there, normally you'd have to pick it up. You see like a little screen pop up that says, "Hey, you picked this up," basically, and then you would turn around. Well, by doing what Ross figured out how to do, you kind of pick it up, turn around, and you go through the little icon pop-up thing all at the same time, so you save like a second tops. It might be a half a second, but when you do that multiple times throughout the game, well, I mean, obviously it's gonna save some time. Just a moment ago I deleted an item and put my menu cursor on the left side of the bolt cutters, and I did that intentionally. Here in a while, in a few minutes, I'm going to use the bolt cutters again. Here in like 4 or 5 minutes, I'm going to use the bolt cutters again. And then after that, I'll have to put a fuse in place. And the reason why I was on the left side of the bolt cutters is because when I put the fuse down, it'll be one icon to the left, or like one menu icon to the left of the bolt cutters. So that makes it to where when I go to use it, it's really quick to get to. And then it also sets up menuing for an item that I'm gonna pick up in like 12 minutes. Actually, it's like 19 minutes. It's like still like that far ahead. Like it kind of sets that menuing up. So that's kind of what's going on there. But right here is I'm just practicing on my quick turn pickup thing. But right here is the spot that we realized, like, if you come in here and you stare at this block, it's like a good spot to sit and wait, because here in a moment Mia's gonna get grabbed, and when she gets grabbed, there we go. This door comes down, and it's like we gotta run in here. So when we come to the hallway, there's a trigger that we gotta hit in the bathroom, and it's like as soon as you touch the door of the bathroom, right now, it triggers the next part of this to come up. So now we're gonna come down here, and there we go. See, I like I said, I know where I'm at. So like how she's up right now, and it happened at 54, I think she popped up actually at 53, but 54 is real because I was about a second ahead on my splits when I hit them. Like that's pretty good time. That's honestly would put me at about 5 seconds faster than what the finding me a split, like the total time split shows. So I'm probably actually like 608, 609 there. But we'll see when I kill Mia here in a minute where I'm actually at. As long as I remember to hit my split timer right. This section, it honestly, the only thing that you needed to do was a moment ago when I stood back up and I ran towards her. That's the only thing that you do in this whole time, this whole part. That's actually like using your controller whatsoever. You could block some of what she does. Or maybe it's like hitting her, I don't know. You hit R2, which is not your block button, but it does the same thing as what you would do if you were blocking. It's kind of dumb, but I think it's like a half second longer or something like that. If you don't touch your controller at all and you just let her stab you through the hand, and it doesn't actually do damage during that part to you, which is funny. Actually, she didn't stab you through the hand there. Anyways, it's easier. So when she falls there, we've got to wait for 10 seconds before we come at her. Because if you go too early, then you'll just kind of walk over top of her, and it really sucks because it kind of screws up everything that we got going on. But my next split is when I bury the axe in her neck. You'll see it here in a moment. That's kind of out of control. Oh, come on. Right now. See, there we go. Realistically, that was where I thought I was. I think I said I said like 4 or 5 seconds. So, where it says negative 4.3, that's, or minus 4.3, that's actually where I'm at. Now this next one, I know is going to be screwed up no matter what. See, like I have my last couple times I've like not hit my split timers right. And obviously I'm screwing it up this time too, so like, I don't know. We'll see how things go in the future with my PBs, or if I try to PB again, or if this PBs. Who the hell knows? Because I've got it set up to do PB. So anyway, so right here we're about to do a retry. I did one of these already. Oh, not close. There we go. When that little save icon pops up in the corner there, or yeah, I guess it's save icon. Basically, you can hit the retry, and there's only 3 spots in the game that we know of that it works. I'm pretty sure every one of them has been tried at this point, and only 3 of them actually do this. But there's 3 of them in the game that when you hit them, they give you speed. And the reason why they give you speed is because the game kind of forgets that you're supposed to go slower. I don't know what exactly happened there, but so right here I'm going to use this fuse, and that you really couldn't see it, but that's earlier when I was talking about using a fuse and it was going to set me up for a menuing that's for later on in the game. We're still like 7 minutes away, 6 minutes away from when that matters. But like that was what I was talking about, you know, almost 7 minutes ago. But yeah, like I said, with the retries, for whatever reason, there's like 3 of them where when you press retry, it just kind of forgets that you're supposed to go slower than you are. It's just something that we use now to make us go faster. Because you do lose some time by hitting retry, because on console, and this is one of the differences, one of the big differences between PC and console. On console, when you hit or when like you're loading, the timer starts up before. I told you that was going to be a bad split no matter what, because that one was I waited too long on my previous PB before I hit that button, so I knew it was going to be bad. Or no, I hit it too early is what I mean. Anyway, But yeah, between PC and console, what I was getting at was basically on PCs, like their stuff reloads. Actually, I'm gonna wait before I say anything else about it because I gotta focus on the end. It's always difficult. Come on, come on, come on. 35. That's better than what I've done before. Come on. Yeah, what I was getting at between the console and PC. Finally, I'll get it out. Basically, PC loads so fast that they don't have to worry about this, but on console, the load time takes so long that the timer actually starts before the before you have the ability to hit continue. So you can't. I mean, you lose time based off of that, but otherwise, like, you gain it because you have the ability to go faster. So this next part, after we get through all of the watching videos, basically, is gonna be like the next kind of big variable in the game. The Mia fight that I just did is like kind of insane because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And anyway, so basically that fight can like cause you to completely lose your entire run. So I'm really happy that it went well. The next moment of it, we've kind of got it down to where it's not so crazy. Is here in just a moment in this hallway. Frost Rossi 8 again found this strat where basically you just run right at Jack, and it kind of you kind of don't have to worry as much. Hopefully I can get it. Sometimes it's better than what I had going on before. Even like if the bad Jack, when you run straight at him, is still better than what I was doing before. So even if I screw it up a little bit, it comes out pretty good. So we'll see what we can get here. Alright, here we go. Oh, dear God, really? I get off to an okay start, and I go and I run into a door. Anyway, so this is what I was talking about. There we go. Oh, I picked up the key while I was getting hit, so that kind of actually was okay. Oh, can I get around him? There we go. I got hit. Yeah, there we go. See, like, that wasn't, like, perfect, but I still was able to get around and get out of there, like, I don't know, pretty decently. So now we just, like, I stare at that door a couple of times just to explain that, because I hear of other people talk about Jack teleporting to that door and like coming in and grabbing them and chopping their leg off when they do good. So like, it scares the hell out of me, and I've never had it happen to me, but one day during a good run, it's going to happen. So instead of waiting for that, no, I don't want that. So right here, if you open that door, and it'll trigger this phone. And I forgot to hit the timer on the phone exactly. I gotta stop with that. Like I gotta hit it right. So I know I'm a little quicker than that. Just like all the ones before it. I'm really screwing my splits up tonight. But one of the things that I did before, the reason why I went and grabbed that key and touched that door after I got the key was so that I could come over and trigger this cop here. If you don't do what I did, like the way that I went around Jack and touched that door before coming back down the hallway, you basically have to walk back down the hallway and touch the door after you've picked up the key. Like, that's the thing. You can't do it before picking the key up because it just doesn't do anything. But if you pick the key up, you can touch that door, and then that way when you come out, you can trigger this police officer or deputy to show up early, or without having to go all the way down the damn hallway. I know what I'm trying to say, I'm just not saying it right. Again, it kind of comes from, it's been a while. You kind of like forget how to talk on your stream when you aren't on there for, a little while. So up next is going to be Jack 1. And basically, in this version of the game, because I do run a different version than, well, it's kind of become standard. I was one of the first console runners to use this version of the game that wasn't just actually living in the country it's from. But basically, the Japanese regular version of this game is censored a lot because every other well, not every other version. All the international versions, when that shovel goes in the back of his head comes off with it. Even in the other version of the Japanese one, sorry, I got focused for a second. There we go, awesome. Even in the other Japanese version, you still see the shovel come all the way through his head, it just doesn't come off. Now this part right here is scary as hell because, there we go. For whatever reason, I've had really bad luck with Jack here, where I would do everything exactly as you just saw it, and he would just start driving around in circles around me, and it would soft lock the game because you couldn't kill him. And retrying at this point, as much time as I'm, as close as I am in the top of this, to save any time, I can't do that. So, yeah, that's, that went really well, actually. We're gonna get out of here good time, pretty sure. Hells to the, really good time. Love seeing gold splits. Oh, wait, whoa, I was trying to, something I haven't done in a long time. What you just saw there was me screwing up, but there is what Rossi8 does, and you'll hear me mention him because he's a world record holder, so his strats are kind of, legit, obviously. They got him a world record. He does that quick turnaround pickup that I was talking about earlier on that item, and basically as soon as he turns around, he can hit X and start unscrewing the back of that ox. Well, I stopped doing it, and it was because I saw something, and I might be wrong, I've never actually like taken the time. There's a lot of things in this that I've literally put into something and gone frame by frame to see if it's faster or not. And this is one of those things that I haven't actually checked. But I think that it is quicker to just stand there and go ahead and turn around, because I feel like the amount of time it takes to turn back around is more than the amount of time it takes to just turn the item and then move over to the other side of the shelf. But that's just me. Like I said, I haven't done the frame by frame on it yet, so don't take that as gospel, but that's kind of what I thought, or where my thoughts are on it. So this next thing here is going to be another strat. Basically, it's the kiting, it's the jack kite. So I like pause for a second there to let him walk forward just far enough that when I shoot him, he goes to where I want him to be at, and he doesn't come down too quick, because if he comes down, like falls down the stairs too fast, then you won't get the kite. And the kite saves like 4 seconds. So I start shooting right here to get his attention, and I'm pretty certain that I got it because I heard him fall, and I did get it because I got past the wall. Basically, if you don't do the kite, back there, he busts through the wall, and there's a whole animation that you have to go through, and then you have to wait for his invincibility frames to go away before you can shoot him in the head. Those puzzles, I don't know why this one in particular, like I got really bad at for a little bit. Like I was great at it from the beginning all the way up until like about a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago, and then I just sucked at it every time that I tried it. And now I'm like back to being okay with it. I don't want to jinx myself by at all saying that. There's 2 more puzzles left too, and like I do okay with both of them. So the spider one I pretty much never screw up, but now that I said something, I'm gonna screw it up. But anyways, so we're gonna keep on keeping on. Now right here is gonna be oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. Screw it. I missed him too. Damn it. I don't think I got that one. There we go. I didn't get it. Damn it. There's that one. Did I get it? Did I not get it? Damn it! I don't know how I got out of there without getting hit by anybody, but that really sucked. Like, I lost time there. That sucks. Hopefully it wasn't too much. We'll see after Jack, when I get done with the Jack thing. Son of a bitch. Just son of a bitch. Alright, so this is the Jack 1 or Jack 2 fight. Basically, you try to shoot him in the head as soon as this game has stupid invincibility frames. So basically, I'm going to try to shoot him in the head right now. Shit, did I hit the invincibility frame the first time? I got him a second shot, which is probably going to lose me time. And now he's going to walk towards me, which is losing me time. Come on, Jack. Anyways, then I'm going to shoot him in the head again, and I'm basically going to do the exact same thing. And there we go. See, this time I got him on the first shot, though. And he's dead. So, am I okay? I'm okay. As long as I was going to say, as long as I can get this in the next couple seconds, it should be fine. I think I still lose time on it, but yeah, I lost time on it, but I'm still ahead. So, it's got to be something. I don't know. But anyways, like I said, it was basically that fight. What I was talking about with invincibility frames, for whatever reason, like, not even just bosses, there are random enemies that pop up that just, you can't kill them when they show up. You have to wait until they come out of some stupid animation when they first, like, pop up. Oh yeah, I got my quick turn there again. Anyways, you have to wait on some stupid damn animation to like finish before you can do anything to them, and it's frustrating as hell, man. Like, you just have all this time that you kind of waste. So right there I'm menuing because as soon as I get out of here, I got the 3 dog heads that I've picked up, and I gotta put them all here. And by doing exactly what I'm gonna do here, it's gonna set up so that in a moment, my cursor in my menu is already set up to use a crank that I'm gonna pick up. Actually, it's set up to do both a shadow puzzle and a crank that I'm gonna pick up. Right? Oh. Right there is the Santos, as I call it, the Santos strat. Basically, he figured out how to kind of quickly get the phone to do what it does. You walk in there, you back up, and then you go straight to the phone, and it all kind of works out. If you don't, basically if you're like running straight forward and then you try to go backwards, you'll like freeze for a half a second before you can move, and it's really frustrating. But anyways, if you kind of come in at an angle, you don't have to worry about it. Like, if you're not running directly straight forward and then try to go directly straight backwards, you don't have that problem. Alright, we'll come on in here and try to get through this part. Come on, reload. Hell yeah, no busting. Stand up. Yeah, I saw my stream, it froze up for a second there. I hope it doesn't do that too much more. We've got a storm here, and obviously it's playing hell with my connection. Hopefully it doesn't do that again. This was that second shadow puzzle I was telling you about that I'm pretty good at. It's at this point it's so difficult to miss it. Like, it feels like it, but I shouldn't say that because I say this every run. You never underestimate my ability to screw up a good run. So that shadow puzzle piece was the first that I mentioned that I had already menued by doing the dog heads the way I did. This crank is the second part that's already menued. I don't have to move my cursor when I go in the menu, and I've already got it selected. So, which works out really well because I can hit this really fast. And then I'm already setting on it for here in a moment when I gotta use it again. There we go. And that spot right there, if you noticed, as soon as I came out the door, I ran kind of straight at the wall, and I ran into that shelf, even though it was going to cause me damage by the spiders. And the reason why I did that is because if you don't, basically you're going to trigger Marguerite, and she's terrible. She sends bugs at you, and it slows you down. So by running exactly the route that I just took, you can kind of avoid that. So for this next boss fight, the Marguerite one, I keep this Albert pistol out, and then I switch over to the handgun. It's just more accurate and safer to do it that way. I've not missed her since. Now, of course I said that, so I'm gonna screw up and miss her. But since changing to this way of doing it, I haven't missed her, and she goes down pretty quick. So we'll do like one shot with the Albert, and I switch guns, and then 3 shots with that, and I'll take it. And I always added another 1 or 2 in there. I know I could save time by not doing it. Oh yeah. Hit your splits on time, buddy. Sorry. Talking to myself. So I'm doing good. I hit my split late and still managed to be ahead. Anyways, so right here, apparently there's a thing that you can do where you can just stand in a spot. I haven't figured that one out yet. I haven't practiced it, and wait, whoa, where am I going? I'm just trying to waste more time, apparently. Anyways, I haven't practiced it, so I'm not going to try it. That's basically what's going on there. But I guess that you can go to the top of the stairs and just stand there and wait, and then you can turn around. Like I said, it's been told to me, but I haven't tried it, so it's not going into a run yet. Next up, we have the Marge 2 boss fight. And this is what I was talking about earlier, like basically at the beginning when I was talking about it. I haven't gotten it in a run in a long time. Just have not gotten it in a run. It's been quite a while. So hopefully I do. I practiced it and I get it like 2 out of every 3 times. So let's everybody cross our fingers. Let's hope this is the one of the 2 times and not the 1 out of the 3. This strat here basically was me and Rossi 8 sitting there kind of talking some stuff over after watching something that Succinct and Punchy, who's a PC runner, he was trying to get a strat down for this. So we kind of took what his movement was, and both me and Ross kind of had the same idea of taking an old strat that consoles used that the PC guys didn't even know existed, and kind of combine the 2 of them. And like this half of it basically is Funky's. Oh shit, I went too early. I'm not gonna get her. So you're supposed to wait on her to scream when she lands from jumping backwards, because otherwise you break her pouch too quick. I somehow like, well, because of how much time I gain time, or like I'm saving time. It's because I obviously did good in the first March part, is what I'm trying to get at here. Because I should have lost time or stayed the same, because that part's pretty much 100% like the same. If you get it, you get it the same amount of time. If you don't get it, then you don't get it in the same amount of time. But like I said, obviously, in the old house part, I did good. So if I'd stop messing my splits up, it would be great. Before I get my next run in, I'm gonna have to go back through and redo all my splits, because, you know, this is just, these aren't gonna be worth using. I'm not gonna have actual sections being the way they're supposed to be. Alright, so here we go. Let's not pick up any drawings. That would be great. No drawings. There we go. Yeah, for whatever reason, last run, I picked up the butterfly drawing, or whatever the hell that is. It's next to that door that I just said, there we go, at. No idea how that happened. I'd never have had that happen before. But it definitely lost a second or 2. I feel like I'm flying through this right now. Nope. There I go, lose another half second. There we go. Headshot. Kaboom, yo. Kaboom. Where did I take damage from? I just realized I have damage. I think the only thing that's hit me is Marge. I was blocking. I shouldn't have taken damage. I don't know. I just don't know. Whew, Lord. Okay, so in some practice, I have accidentally fallen down that damn hole. I don't know why I keep getting too close to it, but basically the hole that you get knocked into for the Marge 1 fight, and then you jump down into to go to Marge 2. For whatever reason, like I said, my practices, I've like fallen back into it, and it kind of sucks. So I was really happy. Like it's just like a sigh of relief, because that basically kills your run, because it's like 12 seconds, at least 12 seconds. That's if you like don't have to deal with the fall animation, because sometimes, well, like half the time I feel like I've done it, and yes, I've done it that many times that I can say half the time in my practice that I haven't had the fall animation, but if it does hit, then it just adds even more time. So this right here is about to be, when we pick up the snake key here in a moment, it's kind of the biggest time save of this version. Before we get there, we're going to try and do the skip. And nope, no skip. And I got hit, which loses time. Damn it. And he's not dead. He just fell dead there. Anyways, so you just saw me walk into that room, just pick up that key all nonchalant. Hell to, yeah, even getting hit, I still, that's good. In the regular PAL and US versions, when you go to get that key, there's like a 10-second or 13-second animation, like from the time that you walk in, because you also have to like go around the table. So it just, all in all, that room loses you about 13 seconds. This is like getting all kinds of beat up right now. Alright, there we go. Come on. My shooting is, like, my aim has not been on point tonight. I can usually go through and get like a ton of these headshots and like do some pretty decent stuff, but apparently not tonight. Alright, this is the last shadow puzzle. It's the most difficult one because you got to be the most precise with it, and there we go. Like, that was pretty good. The only thing I could have done is I went over a little bit, but it's not a big deal. Like, it's pretty good stuff. There we go. That right there that I just picked up, I was told that you didn't have to move at all to be able to do it, but I'm a coward and I've never tried it in my practices. I've been practicing other parts, so I went a little bit closer to it just to see how that worked out. I also noticed I picked that plant up a moment ago. I'm gonna eat it there so that I can try to have some better health. And oh wow, nice, nice pause. I decided to pause on the clock. Anyhow, hopefully I can, you know, continue to do things to save time instead of lose time like I keep doing. Alright, come through here. I'm gonna get hit. I got hit. I just felt like it. I just felt like one of those nights. I've already been hit twice by the other little crawlers, and I had damage from, I guess, Marge. So, why not? Alright, let's shoot this guy. I don't know. It doesn't sound like I killed him. Hopefully he doesn't catch up. Normally if you hit him, he doesn't. We'll see. Alright. Okay. So now I'm gonna get a drink. Like I'm just gonna crack one open. I've got one right here. For the next couple minutes. I don't think it's actually a couple. Well, it might be. For the next little bit, though, we're just gonna watch this little video together. Couple minutes. I think it's actually a couple. Well, it might be. For the next little bit, though, we're just gonna watch this little video together. So one of the things about getting to this part, it's kind of scary, is that there's a random bug that that happens where you can have the TV blow up like as soon as you get to it, or like really early, which like cuts a couple, like 2 minutes off of the time of the game. But because it's not something you can really replicate, it's completely random. It doesn't really count in the grand scheme of things. It actually invalidates your run if it happens. So like it's always frightening because if it happens, it's completely random. So if it happens to you in your run's just dead. But we're like making really good time. I know my split timer is like 10 seconds up. And game time is also good. Got both of those really well. We're not so damaged that we can't take this hit, so I'm gonna take it. Come around and shoot this other one. And hopefully we get healthier instead of ammo, because it likes to give us ammo. There we go. We'll take health. Good stuff. We come around and block this one, and oh shit. Apparently it was too far forward. If you're not all the way up against the door there, you get knocked down. That's unfortunate, but we're still making good time, and I got through that pretty quick. As long as I can do the rest of the Lucas house pretty quick, I think we can make some good time, but I mean, we're from the minus 10 that I'm already at, that may have taken me down to minus 2, possibly. We'll see at the end of the Lucas section, but yeah. You just saw me put all that stuff in the box. All of that, like the order that I just put everything back, or put in that blah 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 blah. Let me speak English. The order that which I put everything in the box, and hell yeah, I never get that. If you just saw where I shot, I just made that bomb blow up, and I'd always miss it. Anyways, but the order that which I put all the items in the box is important. I put all the keys and the knives, or the keys and the knife away because I don't use any of that stuff for the rest of the game. And then the very first item after that I put away is the crank. And the reason I do it that way is that now I know for a fact when I go to use the crank after getting through the Lucas Funhouse, it's gonna be located, like as soon as I open the menu up to use the item, it's gonna be 2 down. So we're gonna kill a fat mold here. He's a pain in the butt. Used to be able to kill him before this gate opened. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I've just gotten slower. They changed it. I don't know what happened exactly, but you can't do it anymore. So we're staying here, let him blow up. Alright, we're gonna come up here, do some good stuff. Alright, so down here we're going to put this code in. You guys, if you've never watched again one of the streams, will not have seen me pick up anything that said 1408 on it, but there is a piece of paper on a dead body back in the first room before the stairs that I just put down that says 1408 on it. For whatever reason, they decided not to randomize anything in the game. As far as like any of the codes, I'm okay with it. Obviously, I'd much rather that, because like the old Resident Evils codes and stuff kind of were random. They could be one of like a few different options, and in some cases like more than a few. Oh man, there's the terrifying sleep coming into play. Again, it's like 2:46 in the morning for me right now. So, as soon as I burn this thing, I'm going to open my menu up and go down one. You just saw that. Because here inside this room, after I undo the loser combination, in this room there's a crank, or a valve, whatever, and we're going to go use it immediately, and that valve just popped up in the spot that I'd moved my cursor down to. So when I come in here and turn around, whoa, what am I doing? I know what I'm doing. I'm talking about stuff, and I'm like trying to. I'm getting ahead of myself. In my head, I'm getting ahead of myself. But anyways, as you just saw, like I was able to just like quickly use that valve there. I didn't have to like mess with my menu at all. I just like turned around, and there it was. So here in just a moment, after this cake blows up, we're going to go over to this wall that you can kind of see through a little bit, and we're going to turn around and pick up a bomb and throw it back in there, and it's going to go really quick. There we go. And then now we're going to stand here like this, and the reason for it is by standing in this spot, and I think that I learned this one from Omega Advent as far as being in this spot and not taking the damage. But if you don't take the damage, thank you Omega Advent, you can run in here, and I found out that if you run in here really fast, you don't have to wait for the slowdown in him. Like, normally he stops and coughs and waves in front of his face to get the smoke out of his face. And obviously I didn't do that, because if you go through quick enough, you don't have to deal with that. I'm just like doing stuff to add time, apparently. I'm taking time off, but like in my mind, I just did something that should have added a couple seconds between the fall down, like blowing up and falling down, and like going up in the box. I should have lost time, but instead I should have more time on my time than I do, but I cut 3.8 seconds off, so I'm not going to be mad about that at all. I'm pretty excited about that. So next thing that we got here is Jack 3. That's the next big boss fight. It's kind of like the last big boss fight. There are other bosses, sorta, kinda. There's really like one boss, but it's not really anything at the end of the game. the end of the game boss is the easiest thing in the world, but Jack throughout the game is just a pain in your ass. And this is kind of the most, as far as like when you're just playing normal, this boss is kind of like the biggest like classic Resident Evil kind of, you know, you've killed this creature a whole bunch or shot him a whole bunch, and now he's got like eyes and extra mouths and crap just all over him. He's kind of one of the cooler bosses. When I did my VR run on this, he seriously, like, I played this a million times. Like, I have recorded, like, stuff that according to the time that's uploaded to the Resident Evil website, I've spent like 220 some odd hours. That's not including all the time that I've done where it's not uploading that data because I stopped it from uploading the information. I have a reason for that, and it basically has to do with the ability to cut some time off. But like, since I did that, I know I've spent, you know, another 20-30 hours in the game. Like, I've got at least 9 full human days worth of time playing this. That one VR run, this dude is insane. Like, he's actually scary as hell. So this strat I learned from Rossi8, who got it from Zirian, who's the world record PC guy. And it's actually going really well right now. Basically, when you're up there, you shoot him in the eye because it kind of does a little damage, so that it makes this part where I gotta hit him with the saw go really quick, as you just kind of noticed. And then, yeah, like, this is actually going really well. This is one of those moments that I wish that I was uploading the Resident Evil site, because I get this. There we go. Yeah, that probably could have been on par with Rossi8's world record boss fight time right there. So yeah. Yeah, I can't use that. I'm gonna go ahead and delete it. I don't like to keep extra stuff, even though that I guess I could possibly use that later on. It's gonna mess up what I know where my menu's at, so I don't want to do it. That's why I deleted it. So we're gonna split as soon as I stab the eye with the serum, and that I'm also gonna check in-game time. Oh wow. 56:34. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's, if I can keep this up, definitely gonna PB. Should, based off of the 21 seconds, should also be sub 132, which would put me in second place in the world for consoles. So that's awesome. Let's hope I can keep it up. The boat has been the bane of my existence the past couple of runs. My last run, I lost 20 seconds on the boat. But the boat's, up until the last 2 runs, full runs that I've done, the boat's kind of where I've been, like, I thought I was most consistent. So if I can get that consistency that I know I can have here down, then we should at least maintain this 21 seconds. Oh, come on. This is exciting. One thing about my split times and all that, like, the way that the loads work in this game, you can't really go 100% off of your split timer. Like, it's probably going to tell me that I'm saving a lot more time than what I'm going to end up actually saving from my run. And it's just because of, I don't, like I said, just the way that the in-game timer works, where it is on and where it's not on at, is a thing. I don't know. The splits though are really good for being kind of a guideline. That's how I always look at them. They're not perfect. I've seen people get like much better splits than what they like what their times are, and not even PB. And I've also seen other people get shitty splits compared to their previous, like their best time or whatever, and manage to pull out a PB. So I don't take them as law, but I can definitely, like I said, you definitely kind of take it as a guideline. Um, but here we go. Let's get on this boat. Let's do this thing. I'm pretty excited about all this. This is, like I said, this is the first run that I've gotten in a while. It's been, like I said, a week since I've been able to run at all, like get a full run at all. And that last one, the last run that I got was my 1:32:08 PB, which brought me back to third place because I was in third place at one point and I got dropped to fifth. So now I'm back in third, and that's as high as I've made it. So I'm like really excited about the potential to get better than that. Oops. Ignore that that's so low. I screwed up and forgot to hit my split timer on time. See, this is why I say they're guidelines. This happens. You take a week off and you forget to hit your splits all the time. Just like if you were watching at the beginning of it, I screwed up the split timer a whole bunch. Yeah. All right. So, one of the other things that I forgot to mention earlier, right before I did the Jack 3 boss fight, when after I found Zoe and Mia, but before the boss fight started, I moved my gun, one of my guns over, and then I took my menu icon and put it in a particular place. And it's because by doing it there, my menu is prepared for me here in a moment to be able to use a fuse. That little hard hat there is what triggers the little flashback moment here, which is what opens this hatch up for you. But anyways, like I said, here in just a minute, you'll see where I'm talking about with the menuing. Oh, Lord, oh Lord, why do I start so late? Because I'm ignorant, that's why. I can't tell if it's still storming out or not. I know it was earlier. And I know I was messing with the stream earlier. That's the good part about being in the basement. Sometimes. Whoa, whoa, what am I doing? Really? I said it earlier, I'll say it again. Don't ever underestimate my ability to screw up a good thing. I only added maybe like a second, but still, come on. Come on, ZGO. Let's not mess this up. We're doing good. Let's make that the last big screw up. Because that, seriously, that probably lost me a second or two. it's not gonna like even show. I'm not even gonna see how much time it actually lost because of the fact that my splits are so rough. Like I said, I'm gonna have to go back and re-split this after after I get done with a run. Like not obviously right afterwards, but before I make my next run, I'm gonna have to go back in and like redo my splits. Alright. So this fuse we're about to pick up is the one I was talking about that's gonna be ready for the menu. So I've got it picked up. I got the turnaround on it too, which is awesome. We're gonna come out here, and at the end of the hallway when I go to use it, I'm already like menued for it. And I did that back right before I fought Jack 3. Alright, so we're gonna pick this tape up and throw it in, and that's gonna be our split. There we go. So obviously I lost a second. Or not even like a full second, like a half a second. The individual segment doesn't matter so much, but where the minus 20.6 is at, that's like the full run. So yeah, like I said, I lost like a half a second. It's because I went in that stupid room. It's not as bad as I was expecting though. I was expecting more. So I'll take what I'm getting. So right now, you're getting to witness the most incompetent and miserable human being that's ever been created in a video game. This is Alan, and he sucks. Like a lot. Like I wouldn't from like hating him, and then when I switched over to the Japanese language, like I didn't hate him so much. He was like I just didn't think of him at all. And now for whatever reason, just I don't know, like his face reminds me of what I had to deal with in the English when I was doing English. And I just want to like reach into the game and like choke Alan. And like I'm like upset that he dies, but I'm not, but I am, and I'm upset because like I'm not the person who gets to cause that to happen to him. Because I can't stand him that much. He's just like such a cocky, like piece of crap kind of person. I can't even explain it. Like I just hate him that much. It's unnatural. I don't know. I can't even say that I understand it. And just in case I didn't mention why I run it in the Japanese language, like obviously you can get the Japanese version to get the time saves, but you can still run it in English. But the reason why I run it in the Japanese language is because it saves time. It's like a second that we can see on a clock. Oh my god. What's up, Sarak? No. I stopped for some time. I stopped hating him for a little while, but it's not like I can't. It had to come back. Like it wasn't like I tried, because I really tried not to like harbor the hatred, but it came back on its own, like just naturally or unnaturally, I guess. I don't know. No, I'm actually being serious. There was a like I don't know, probably for like 2 weeks where and it was when I was running all the time. It's actually like since I stopped being able to run as much when I'm in the game, and maybe that's what it is. When I'm in the game, like it just can't stand him. I just like hope bad things happen to him, like much worse things happened to him before he died. But for like 2 straight weeks, I like didn't care. I didn't even think about it. Like I was so focused on like getting better times that I just didn't even like think. And damn it, I forgot the menu. I was too busy hating Alan. Alright. knowing that I didn't menu gives me time to like focus and do that real quick instead of screwing up and hitting the wrong button. I'm still making good time through here. It's Alan's fault, man. Hatred for him has caused me to like forget my menuing. Goddamn Alan. Yeah, I can't do a good Hank Hill. I can try. Oh, God damn it, Alan. But I don't think I do a good impression. So there we go. There's a shot that I was missing all in the first half of the freaking run. Jeez. There we go. Shoot that one. Good. Get hit. Here we go. Here we go. Headshot. Reload, and let's do this. So we'll turn up here. That right there was me menuing for something that's going to come up here in a couple minutes. And then if you noticed when I walked into the elevator, I was pointed upward so that I could hit that button immediately, so that I could so I could get going, basically. So we're gonna come through here, and most of the rest of this is movement. Well, I think it was a race that I did, where here I just missed big as shit on that guy. I mean, I didn't get the headshot on him, but I did get kill him really quick. But I think it was a race that I was doing with Omega Advent that I just like missed big as shit on that particular shot on that guy, and just like missed all 3 shots and just kind of had to like push through him and lost like 8 or 9 seconds to it. It was ridiculous. It wasn't on my PB, but thank God. But it did happen. I can't deny it. So I can say for certain we're not world record pace, because I took my splits and did the split timer on Ross Rossi's run, and right now in his run he was 40 seconds ahead of where I like minus 40 right now. It was actually more than that even. It was like minus 47 or something like that. So like I know for certain I'm not gonna be like I'm not world record pace. But I am definitely on track for second place. So I just gotta keep this up. We just gotta keep it moving. As Rexzilla would say, we gotta keep this speed walking going. He calls it speed walking. He doesn't really say the rest of that. Actually, Rex just does a lot of yelling. He doesn't really say things. He yells things. Which is always fun. I always enjoy it. Here we go. Let's do this. Come on. Oh my god, and I saved more time there too. I thought I got hung up on a couple of things, but apparently not. Ooh, come on. Ooh, so this is one of the nice long waits that we get because we're on console, and you know, for some reason that means that we have to sit through 2-minute load times. I think this one on PC is even longer than instant. But yeah, it's like 2 minutes, like a minute and a half, like a minute and 40 seconds, I think. But we're gonna call it 2 minutes. You know what though? I can like sit here and I can complain about the load time, but in like even with Destiny, like I get like their load times too, but nothing comes close to Recore. The load times on that game are insane. I was like legitimately able to like go from my basement upstairs, grab stuff out of the freezer, put it in the microwave, start it up, wait on it to finish, come back downstairs, put the plate down, and then pick the controller up, and I still had 20 seconds to wait before the load time got done for one of the maps. And I'm not joking, exaggerating, anything to that effect. It's crazy. I am happy I didn't have to deal with that then. Like, I don't want to talk bad about Recore because I actually really, really enjoyed it. I think it had some flaws, some noticeable flaws, the load times being one of them. But overall, it was like a really good, really fun game. I knew I would once I really got to look at it. I was afraid it was going to be another Lost Planet because I did not like Lost Planet. I never played the second one or the third one. I think there were 3 of them, but the first one, just I didn't like it. I was actually really excited about Lost Planet, and then it came out, and then I don't know, my brother got it for me for my birthday, and then I was like super disappointed with it. And then, yeah, oh, well, that didn't work out how I was expecting. Oh, and he got in my way what the hell, dude? Get out of my way. See, normally he just stands in the middle of the hallway, and if you go around the right to him, you can kind of get through everything without getting stuck. But apparently, tonight's not the night for that. He heard I was on a good run. He was like, I'm going to screw it up. Oh, God. Look at the platforming in Recore. So much fun. Until it isn't. Hey, thank you, Sildry, for following. I've actually been watching you. I haven't like followed or anything yet, but I've been watching your stream quite a bit. You've been grinding away, man. And kudos on that. Like the rate you're going, you're gonna be top 10 here in next month, man. Hopefully in the next week or 2. Oh, Lord. Let's do this. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. So where are we here? We've got... I think I'm going to be second place on this run. Just, as long as I don't screw anything up. Because like I said, like, I know my, my splits, like, you can't take the exact time on them, but like I said, I'm pretty sure this will get me second place. Like, we'll just have to see how it goes. As long as I get back to the guest house section, like the salt mines, and I don't screw it up, I think that we'll be okay. because for whatever reason, the last like few times that I've practiced salt mines, I've just been terrible at them. Between that and the bomb strat, those two things are like worrying me, and of course that's what's coming up. Like those are the next two things. Like the next is salt mines, followed directly by getting to the bomb strat. So let's pick up our bomb. In my practice, I've just like straight blown myself backwards instead of forwards. And so it's depressing because I actually was like doing really good with bomb strat in practice, and now like I keep practicing it and screwing it up. Oh, holy crap. I even like screwed up and hit my split timer late and still got that faster, like 6 seconds quicker. Come on. I'm getting all excited and I'm in a part where I've got to like wait. All right. Just finally read your last comment there, Salrock. Yeah, that game was good though. Like I said, after I didn't play it right away. I played it once it was on sale for, I think it was summer sale, maybe it was spring sale. I don't remember, but it was a good game. I enjoyed it. Oh man, all I want is a sub 132. That's really all I care about. Like I said, I know I'm not going to get world record time tonight because Ross already had me blown out of the water compared to my splits. And there's no way that I can make 30 seconds up in the rest of this. Even if my split timer is like 100% right, I can't make up another 30 seconds on top of the 30 seconds I've already done by the end of the game. There's just not any way to do it. So I know I'm not going to get like world record, but like I said, sub 132 is that's the goal for the night, really. That's the main goal for the night. Ooh. All right, come on. Give me control again. I'm like half scared to do the bomb strat. Because if I like blow myself up, it's like if I go the wrong way when I do it, it's like 7 to 10 seconds depending on how much you get screwed up on the on getting hit by Evelyn at the same time. And not doing it is like a 3-second thing. Well, not a 3-second thing. If you get it perfect, it's like 5 seconds you save. I need every second I can get, so we're gonna do bomb strat. It scares the hell out of me, and I shouldn't talk about it because talking about it's gonna cause it to get all stupid, and I'm gonna screw it up. But oh well, it is what it is. All right. So, going back on what I was doing earlier, where I was explaining everything I was doing, I got off of that for a little bit. I'm sorry, but so right here in this spot, you're gonna see me hug the left side of this little pond deal, and it's because you stay standing out of the water longer, so you move faster. You get to go further forward at a higher speed. It's not like a long distance, obviously, as you noticed I did slow down, but like by hugging that left side, you stay faster for a little bit longer. So we're gonna come up here. Now, way back during the Lucas Funhouse, if I could just hit this box, I took the shoes out and then I put them back in so that I could pick the shoes out there without having to think about anything. And it's so when I have to crouch here in a couple minutes for the whole like couple seconds that I gotta crouch, that I can do that and have the little bit of bonus speed. I think it saves like a second, maybe a half a second, but at this point in these runs, that's important as hell. In the top three, every half second, every damn quarter second counts. Alright, so I've been switching over to trying to shoot these damn crawlers with the Albert instead of pulling out the saw for them, and failing at it. And I'm gonna do it again, obviously. But if you hit them and you don't get hit by them, it's actually like it saves a good amount, or it will end up saving a good amount of time if you do all of them throughout the game, because there's like 4 or 5 of them, or 5 or 6 of them actually, and then not bending down and hitting them like that. Obviously, but I was gonna say not bending down and hit them with the saw, like, and actually shooting them and getting it right ends up saving you like a couple seconds. Like, so probably, obviously it's not like a perfect science kind of time, but based off of what I see, I would guess somewhere in the range of 4 to 5 seconds through the entirety of your run are saved by not bending down to hit them with the saw. I'm gonna go try to get some health. I'm gonna do something weird. I've got a good run going, so obviously I'm gonna go do something just strange. As soon as I put the serum in here, I'm gonna go get that health that's in that other room. Oh, pick it up. Turn around. I'm probably not gonna have time to use it, am I? Nope. At least I got back here like the second that it popped up. I don't recommend anybody do that. These desperate times calls for desperate measures. I don't want to kill myself trying to do the bomb strat. And I'm yellow on the wrist, so. So yeah, this little spot right here, this spot from right here, what, 1, 2, 3 seconds that I was crouched. That's why you put the shoes back in the box, so that you can get them out without having to like think about it. Just because it's like a half second, maybe a second longer. I think it's a half second. But again, at this top 3 stage, every half second and quarter second counts. This is the last retry that we do. As I was talking about at the very beginning of the game, we do these retries. Like, the only ones that I do are the ones that have to do with speed, and it's because all the other ones lose you time if you're not on PC. So I only do the 2 in the guest house, and then I do the 1 there. All the ones that are to skip animations and crap, every one of those actually loses console players time. Would like to have gotten you in 2 shots, but hey, I'll take it. Hey, look at me, hit myself. That's awesome. And I get blocked by him. Get that shot. At least I got through that guy okay. Let's reload. I did a practice of the yeah. I did a practice on this one and I forgot to reload. Got all the way here and then I had to hit reload. Lord oh Lord. I'll wait and reload after. I'll reload while I'm waiting. And hell, I think I can eat while I'm doing it. Or like do the health plant things while I'm waiting too. While I wait on Mia. And there we go. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh, come on. Bomb strat will take it to 41 seconds. Or 40... Yeah, 41 seconds. If I do perfect bomb strat, which I don't ever get perfect bomb strat. I've never gotten perfect bomb strat. It would take 5 seconds, and so I'd be at 42. But I don't ever get it, so I'm going to assume 41. Let's do this. Let's do this. I can make bomb strat work for me. It's going to happen. Alright. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm definitely going to PB. No question about that. And I would guarantee it's going to be enough for to take second. Alright, bombs down. Let's not screw up. Let's not screw up. Let's go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Oh, fuck. Really? Really? Are we serious? Oh, God. 10 seconds off. Oh, my God. I'm still going to PB. But holy crap, I could have been 10 seconds faster. Oh, I want to cry in a corner. I want to go like fetal position in the corner over that one. I am and I do. Dear God, man. The rest of this is so like, if you were in the stream earlier when I was talking about how like the last boss isn't really anything, this is what I'm talking about. Like this fight, quote unquote fight, is like so by the book that like it's ridiculous. Don't really have to do a whole lot of what I was doing there. I just gotta hold this all out. Okay. I'll have to turn it down in the future. Thanks for letting me know though. Hopefully it wasn't doing that the whole time. You're right. Use it. Let's use this thing. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, split timer says I'm gonna PB still. We will see. I know that in my last PB, I had a lot of extra time because of taking my time hitting reload and checking in-game time more than I did this time, so it won't be a full 27 seconds. I know that. That's why I was saying earlier, like, I look at it a little bit as a guideline. But we'll see what we get here. Yeah! Hells to the yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Only the second person on console to do sub 132. Hell yeah. Whew. That, yeah, 20 seconds off of my PB. Could have been 30 seconds. Not gonna get too much into that, because that could just make me cry. But yeah, heck yeah. Sub 132, here I am. Second place in the world on consoles. Here I am. There's only one person in the world that's better than me at this game on console right now. That is ridiculous. I can't even believe that that's real. Holy crap. That is insane. That is like the most exciting damn thing. Like, I mean, like, obviously before it was only 2 people, but like one person, like, there's one person right now in the world that's like better than me at this thing. This is insane to me. What the hell? How am I second place? Like, how does that happen? Of all the people in the damn world, like, how am I there? That's nuts. The sacrifices? I guess so, man. That's crazy. Holy crap, dude. I can't believe that that's real. I'm gonna update this in my info real quick. Dude, this is nuts. I like, seriously, like, I can't even believe it. This is awesome. Like, this is amazing. I can't even believe right now. Like, I am like shaking in my seat right now. This is like the coolest damn thing in the world. I like never ever thought I would even be close to like the top 10 when I started running this game. I can't even believe, like, I got 40 seconds. Yeah, I am like a schoolgirl right now. I'll admit it. I'm like a very hairy, bearded schoolgirl. All that's separating me and like number one is 40 seconds. It's insane. And I screwed up too. Like, I have spots where I like absolutely screwed up in this. I'm like no, I'm like Beard Chan from Lady Baby. It's nuts, man. I can't even believe it. Like, this is like the coolest thing. I gotta like give my shout outs though. Like, first off, Ross Rossi 8, you're awesome for like all the strats that like we've worked on together, that you've told me, all the stuff that you passed on. Unfortunately, like, I've got it. You're all that's left to beat in this game is you. Until somebody else beats me, which is gonna happen like soon, because I can't hold a position for too long. But thanks, Ross Rossi 8. Thank you, Mr. Santos 24, for all the stuff that you've passed along as well, the strats that you've either come up with or seen, or I'm pretty sure you're the first person to tell me about the quick shot with the handgun and everything. So, like, thank you for all your help. Thanks to Omega Advent for both showing me stuff, talking to me about stuff, working on strats with me, and also for all of the racing that we've done. It's been a lot of fun. Trying to think of other people here that have been a part of getting up there, man. Like, I know another runner, Phil Barrow. He's been part of the support structure here. Been involved with not just like watching, but being an active participant in I don't know, and my little community that I have. And then to the PC guys that I've gotten stuff from. I know that Zirian, I've never talked to him, but like just watching his runs. Same thing with Distortion 2. Yeah, screw you, Salrock. You don't get anything. I'm just joking. I don't get to you. I'll still make you wait till I was originally gonna say something about you. But shout outs to Sarthex on PC. That dude is like absolutely grinding the hell out of this game, and I don't know how he's not world record yet on PC. The dude has come up with so many, like, he has so many strats that I still don't even know all of them that he's using. And like I said, he's rocking it out. Learned a few things off of him just by watching him and asking a couple questions when he's been running. He's a heck of a runner. So anybody that does watch this, definitely go check Sarthex out. I think he's 4th on the PC leaderboard right now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, right now he's 4th on the PC leaderboard. But dude's running like every day. He's grinding it out. Man. And then I guess I'll say shout out to Unbound Cellrock. No, I'm just joking. No, for real though. Shout outs to Unbound Cellrock, because we did just like a simple race one day. I won't say simple. we did a race one day here, and it's basically what like inspired me to start speedrunning this game. So yeah, I know I'm like the dude at the Grammys that's just talking for way too long, thanking way too many people and doing all that, but to hell with it, man. Like the community, like this community is what like is a big part of why I love running this game too. Like, you know, there's some really good people, and they've been real helpful. You know, I've come up with my own stuff, but I've learned so much from these other people, and I only think it's right to give credit to those people because not only, you know, obviously I wouldn't be able to be second place in the world if it wasn't for the information I've gotten from them, but also like these, just like I said, these are like awesome people that I've met just playing this game on the internet, playing a single player game on the internet. I've met these really cool people, and anyways, I don't know, I'm excited to see how that leaderboard looks here in a little while. Seeing my name on that second place is going to be just nuts. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. But anyways, I guess really most importantly, shout outs to the couple people that are in my chat right now. Like, I know that not all of you are chatting, but like the people that are actually watching. It says I have 4 viewers, and I know that one of them is Unbound Rock, and one of them is me. I've got my stream up on a phone so I can see and make sure it didn't go down because of the storm tonight. But the other 2 of you that are out there, I think one of them is Sildry. I think that's how you say your name. Not sure who the other person is. But thank you to all you guys for watching tonight. Like, this is awesome. I'm gonna have a hard time going to sleep tonight. I say that, but it's like almost 4 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not gonna have a hard time going to sleep. But yeah, as for like anything else, I probably won't be able to make another run for a little bit. If you guys were watching earlier in the stream, I was talking about the fact that my work schedule's been kind of insane, so I've only been able to run like 1 day a week, and today's like the 1 day. So as long as I'm still working the same, like on the same job that I'm on, it'll probably be next Saturday before I run again. But hopefully we can knock some more time off. Got 40 seconds, and I already know I can cut 10 seconds off by not screwing up the bomb strat. I almost hit this, but I didn't want it to play during my run because you know, they frown on that kind of stuff on the old speedrun.com. But when I failed the bomb strat, I was wanting to hit this.
You suck.
Yeah. I have that set up so that anytime that I fail a run, whenever I hit the button to reset my split timer, that pops up. So yeah, I wanted to hit it, like I said, in the middle of that run. Like as soon as I screwed it up, I wanted to like reach over and click that, but that also would have like taken my hand off the controller, so that obviously I couldn't do it. But like, yeah, it was kind of necessary. But anyways, I just want to say thanks to everybody that was watching tonight. Like I said, thanks to all the people that I've already thanked, and I will be putting this. I always put my stuff on YouTube before I submit it to the speedrun.com, so the 1:31:48 time probably won't show up until tomorrow, like well into tomorrow. at the earliest, if our mods, if the wonderful mods are, you know, on top of their game, we'll see. Sometimes they're a little slow, sometimes they go really quick. So it could be from 5 seconds after I submit it to, you know, hell, we had a world record that sat there for almost 3 weeks before getting verified. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, thank you, like I said, everybody that's watching. I'm gonna get out of here, go to bed. It's late, and yeah, thanks.